Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice reading for May the 5th, 2016. So thank you very much for being here with me. Thank you for all the support you give me each and every single day. Thank you for your patience and your understanding. And this is a general reading for everybody watching, and we're looking at the main energies we're dealing with on this particular date. What we need to know and how we can use them for our highest good. And don't get too stuck on the date. Whenever you hear this message, even if it's not the 5th, then that is when you're meant to hear the message. That is when the message can do the most good for you. So keep an open mind and an open heart, and apply the energies that are coming through that resonate with you. Take them and apply them to your situation. So the first card we have is the Three of Pentacles, and this is the influence of the past on our current situation. And in this particular deck, the Three of Pentacles talks about a time when we may have gotten carried away with something. We may have focused on something too much or for too long. We may have invested too much into something, and this may be a dead-end job or simply a job that didn't fulfill you. Dead-end relationship, friendship, whatever in your life was negative or holding you back or was not really worthy of as much time and effort that you put into it. Because the card in this deck talks about the fact that we build our own cage, okay? And so that means we focus on something. For me, in this reading, it means that we focus on something for so long and so hard that we are not even aware that we're building a cage around ourselves for just us and that situation, or us and that person, or us and that job, whatever it is for you. That is our main focus and our only focus. And even though we are investing time and effort and energy and resources and feelings and ideas and everything that we can into that situation, if it's still not going anywhere, then maybe it's not meant to, okay? But because we're so lost on that and can't see the forest for the trees, or the trees for the forest, we end up stuck in a place. Things are not moving forward, even though we invest a lot in that situation, and we don't know why, okay? So that's the influence of the past on our current situation. And our current situation is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords in this deck talks about a victory and success that happens in a long-term project after we realize that some details can be cut away. After we realize that not everything is important in that project. Some things we could do away with, some things we can let go of. We don't need to focus on each and every single thing. So I feel like this ties in with the energy of the Three of Pentacles, because the Ace of Swords for today represents breakthrough and success, of victory. And this may be in a legal sense. This may be getting justice. This may be having a victory in terms of your job, being chosen for an interview or being offered a position, having a victory in a relationship where you finally figure out what you need to be doing differently to move that relationship forward, or what you need to be doing differently to attract better people, to attract the right people to you. This may also be a victory in terms of you finally have a clear perspective on what you need to be doing to take charge of your heart, your heart. I was going to say your health, but take charge of your heart, and the heart matters. What makes you truly happy and what is just holding you back? And in terms of taking charge of your health and well-being, are there any bad habits that we can cut away today? Are there any bad habits or procrastination that can stop, that we can put an end to today for us to have this breakthrough and this new energy and a new beginning, okay? because the Ace of Swords is clarity. It is having that fresh perspective. It's having that bird's eye view over any situation that we're dealing with, and seeing the bigger picture, okay? Not focusing so much on the details, not scrambling on the surface of the earth, but being up in the air and seeing things from above, where everything is clearer and you can actually see how things come together, okay? And then we have the energy of the Empress, okay? So this is the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with. And in this deck, the Empress stands there to remind us that our feelings and sentiments can take us very high into the sky, into the heavens, provided that we have our firm footing on the ground, okay? Provided that we have proper roots, okay? We are grounded in our dreams. We are grounded in our wishes and desires, okay? They're not just make-believe. They can actually become a goal, okay? Because they are based in reality. They are achievable, okay? So the Empress says, think big, make big plans, but try to see the path in front of you as to how to get from where you are to where you want to get to, okay? Clear away anything that is not certain, anything that is unclear, anything that is confusing, okay? It's a good day for us to really look at whatever situation has been on the forefront for us. Each and every one of us is going to be different things for different people, but we should try to adopt a different perspective, take a different approach to that situation, try things differently, and think that it can be done, okay? So think, how can I get the situation to get to where I want it to be? Try not to get defeated, try not to get lost in the details, try not to get lost in things that are not clear, things that are not certain, things that are not consistent. They're here today and gone tomorrow. We need to be able to differentiate between what is worth our time and effort and energy and what maybe isn't, okay? And this may be new things or new people coming into our lives today, where we need to be discerning and say, this is not right for me, this situation is not right for me, or this situation is not going to end up going very far, even though I give my all to the situation. And it also applies to situations and people that have been in our lives for a long time. And it's like, it's just rolling, it's just rolling with the punches. It's just going on from one day to the next, not really thinking, not really being fully aware of why we do the things we do, or why we are with that person, or why we are in that job. It's just going through the motions, okay? Today calls for clarity. Today calls for a discerning mind. Today calls for us to pick up that sword and cut away anything that is fuzzy, unclear, confusing, anything that has been holding us back, okay? And we need to make decisions, and we need to make changes today, okay? In order for us to move into the energy of the Empress, which is abundance and prosperity and success and happiness and health and wealth, okay? And feeling in charge and feeling prosperous and feeling blessed, again, whatever that means for you. The guidance card for today, we have 61, self-love, and 6 + 1 is 7, and that's our personal empowerment, okay? That is our endurance. That is taking control. That is not going through the motions anymore, taking a step back, saying enough is enough. What do I need to do about this situation? What is working? What isn't working? What makes me happy? What doesn't make me happy? Because the self-love message, for me, it has a lot to do with self-respect, okay? We need to love ourselves enough to give ourselves the respect that we deserve, okay? And that means not letting other people take us for granted, in our personal relationships, in our personal interactions, in work interactions, not letting people take us for granted, not letting people assign task, responsibility, or blame to us, okay? It is being aware that a situation is holding us back, or it's the courage to say, you know what, I've given you everything I could, I've helped you as much as I possibly could, but it's up to you to do things now. It's not my responsibility anymore. I am not responsible for the choices that you make in your own life, okay? And things like that, okay? So it's just having the self-love to respect ourselves and stand up for ourselves today, okay? And be empowered and speak our truth, okay? Speak our truth to ourselves or to other people if we have to. So really take a step back and try a different approach to things. Try gaining a different perspective, especially if it has to do with situations that have been stuck for a very long time and we haven't been able to figure out why they've been stuck. We just know that we're not happy about that situation, but we can't really put our finger on what it is that makes us unhappy, okay? This is the day for us to take a step back, clear our head, detach ourselves emotionally, okay, from that situation, because this is a swords card. This has to do with our intellect. This has to do with us being rational, not emotional, with us being logical, okay? And making the difficult decisions, seeing things for what they are and making the difficult decisions that we need to make in order to release ourselves from unnecessary burden and to release ourselves and be free to embrace new energy, because that's the energy that we're moving into with the Empress card. It's new energy, it's fresh energy. It's a time of potential and abundance and prosperity. We can do great things, but first we need to release ourselves from whatever cage we have built for ourselves, okay? So focus on you today, definitely. Good day to focus on you. What makes you happy, what you want, what you don't want, what is holding you back, where you want to be, how can you get there, okay? Do things that make you happy today. Small things, little things. It doesn't have to be big. Little things that make you smile, little things that make you laugh, that make you feel alive, that make you feel joyful, okay? That make you feel like, yes, I deserve this, and I'm going to take the time and give myself this little treat, okay? Definitely do that today, because I feel like by doing so, we are going to detach ourselves from whatever responsibilities we have and have a clear mind and be in the right mindset to say, you know what, I don't really deserve that, or you know what, I'm not really supposed to be in that situation, or you know what, I've given everything I could to that and it's not going anywhere, maybe it's time to let it go, okay? Because we will be in that frame of mind of, what do I deserve, what do I want, what do I wish for, what makes me happy, okay? So that's the message that I have for us for May 5th, 2016. Let me know if it helps you, let me know if it resonates, how it makes sense for you. Thank you so much for being here with me again, and welcome to anyone who's new to my channel and my work. I hope you enjoy it. I hope we have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.